Aquarius, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do your weekly read. We're going to do a little different this week. We're going to do 4 or 5 cards, maybe 5 cards, and then we'll do some qualifiers from the Starman Tarot because I want to play with my tarot and I haven't had a chance yet. So that's what we're going to do. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is a general read for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the week. So, Spirit, do you have any cards for Aquarius? We need about 5 cards for Aquarius for the week. Guidance. You got a lot of color here. You're in full color this week. Wow. Oh, I want to be an Aquarius. Look at that. Look at all that color. You're wide awake. Some good energy. And all fired up doing this reading. I can tell. If this isn't your read, so it's a general read, right? And if it isn't your read, if you're not relating to it, if it just doesn't seem like a good fit, it's probably just not your message, right? So there are a lot of tarot readers on YouTube, and one of them may have the message from Spirit for you this week. Also, I have a lot of, look at the contrast, huh? All black and white at the end here. It's going to be interesting to read this. Anyway, as I was saying, I have a number of videos at this point on this channel in the history. So if this one doesn't relate to you and your situation, why don't you check out the other videos for Aquarius? Maybe one of them is your message. I do feel, regardless of whatever the timestamp is, the date stamps, we hear messages when we're meant to hear them. They resonate with us when there is something in them of value to our thinking that helps us clarify how we feel about something in our life. And so whenever you come to a message and hear it and fully absorb it, that is when it's actually meant for you. It does not matter when I recorded it. So if this one doesn't land well with you, then maybe check out the others. So we're starting out with the Lovers, which is the most beautiful, maybe not the most beautiful card in the deck, I think that might be Temperance, but the Lovers is quite a beautiful card. Let me try to get you a picture of these geese, the Canada geese, I think. And it's a partnership. It could be a choice you need to make in love. The Ace of Wands is coming up next. Some new passionate offer. There are some readers that read this like a new lustful offer. I don't think that's what I'm getting off of this, but I do think that you're with somebody and perhaps it's a new someone, Aquarius, that you're feeling quite lusty about, that you're feeling very passionate about, who's really sparked your creative juices, inspiring you in some way. I think it's a romantic situation. It could be just a regular partnership and somebody's just really sparked your mind and making you think in a different way. But I think it is, in this case, a romance reading. And I think either there's a new person that you're feeling passionate about or it's a renewed sense of passion with your partner. We have the next card is a 9 of Cups. And this is a fantastic energy to follow up that new sense of desire and passion that comes with the wand, the Ace of Wands. This is satisfaction and luxury, pleasure, fulfillment. You are having a good week, Aquarius. Look at you. Look at you. You got your boo. You've got passion. You've got luxury and sensual pleasures. You've got it all. You got some good feelings going on this week. Feeling also emotionally stable. So this is not just you feeling this. You're both feeling this way. You're feeling really jazzed about each other, which is fantastic. We have then the 4 of Swords. And this is an energy of resting, restoring yourself. You've gone through something recently that was quite tiring. And now you're in a space of quiet recuperation. But it's not a hermit energy, right? It's resting and restoring yourself, but you're not alone, clearly. You have a partner in this. You have somebody who's making you feel really good, and you should be enjoying those really good feelings. I think you've been through something. You've been through something rough. Then we have the Seven of Swords sneaking in here at the end, which is an interesting development. There's some sort of deception going on. Some trickery. That little fox with his eye. He's got his eye on you. He's watchful. There is another aspect to the interpretation of the Seven of Swords, which I think might fit a little bit better here. And that is sort of highlighting a time in our lives when we need to use guile and tact and diplomacy rather than force, rather than direct, forcefully direct communication. So it could feel a little deceptive to you. It could feel a little false, but sometimes we're in really sensitive situations, and it's just better to use a bit of care in how we express ourselves. And I get a sense that in this particular read, that's what this is about. You're resting and restoring yourself after some challenge. You don't feel great about the fact that you're not having a direct conversation about something related to that challenge. But all this good stuff, right? Let's just focus on the good stuff. And so you don't want to upset the apple cart. It's not exactly that you're walking on eggshells, Aquarius, but you don't really feel the need to force a confrontation right now, is what I'm sensing. Because this is really amazingly good. And whatever you came out of was not. And you'd really just like to enjoy this. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Aquarius. So let's see what we have here. Let's qualify that Seven of Swords a little bit. What do you think, Spirit? Could you give us a little guidance on that Seven of Swords? We have the World. There's some sort of culmination, completion. Something has wrapped up, which again is sort of supported by this notion that you're in a space of restoring yourself, recuperating, healing from something. Something has ended. But what is it about the Seven of Swords? Maybe you're feeling that it's over, it's done. What's the point in rehashing it? Why do I need to discuss every aspect of it if I just kind of lay here and don't mention it? There's really no value. I think that's what you're sensing, Aquarius, is there's no real value in dissecting it further. They have the Nine of Pentacles here as well. I'm sorry, it's a little hard to get close to the camera because I set it up with the speaker so close. A falcon. The Nine of Pentacles is about rewards, enjoying the fruits of your labors, right? It's a nice energy. I mean, all of them have good and bad in them. They're not good cards and bad cards, right? But you're feeling justifiably pleased with yourself. This is very luxurious, this feeling here. And so I get the sense that this is kind of saying, well, I've got all this. It's really kind of nice, and I don't want to mess it up. That's sort of what I sense there. I don't know. Just a general qualifier. One last card here for Aquarius. It's again the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We didn't have the Seven of Pentacles before. It's the Seven of Pentacles. And that's this. Oh, that's the card that reminds me of the Little Prince. This is nurturing your resources. Carefully shepherding what you have. You're working hard and you're very diligent and you're persevering. And I guess I can see that. You don't want to you want to speak a little bit less than directly because you feel like what's done is done. And we're in this really great luxury place right now together. And I feel that I've worked really hard and I've persevered to get us to this place, so I don't want to mess it up by rehashing things that don't really matter. That's what I'm seeing here, Aquarius. So, I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I don't really get the sense that it's necessary. If you feel like there's no true value to your relationship, if you don't really feel like you're hiding something super important in this energy, then I'd say just heal and enjoy, because damn, that's a good week right there. All right. I think that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much. Thanks to those of you who have subscribed. And if you haven't, please consider doing so. I'd be most honored to have you join our tribe. Like, share, subscribe, if you are feeling moved to do so. And if not, that's cool too. I'll see you next week, Aquarius. Blessings.